to me, baby.
Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I kinda wrote a poem. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should show their poem? Who should I show my poem to first? Man, well, Monica's. Okay, now that I got that stretch out of the way. So Monica's growing up is Bay 1, right? Then it's Yuri, then it's Sari, then it's Natsuki. Okay, so I kind of want to show Monica at first, right? But Sayori was the most excited in the little jumpy animation when I was doing the poem, so I kind of want to show her at first. But we're going to show Monica at first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Exactly. Right? Hi, Husky. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions to the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Yeah, exactly. I'll think of things to bring up, but then I won't ever bring them up. Like, I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled, yeah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Husky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Husky. Boom! Let's go! Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, the poem, not me. Shit. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Oh, fucking A. And she's a good writer, too. Alright, well, so take that as a compliment. Alright, yeah. If you say so. Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Ah, I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So, I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot, I guess. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Ma'am, we're in a classroom. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Oh, okay. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you'd have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Holy shit. This is an actual, like, poem. I need to get some water for this. Hold up a second. Okay. Hole in the wall. Or in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Jesus Christ, that's fucking deep. Alright. Monica. Shit. So, what do you think? It's very free form if that's what you call it. It's damn. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, no, I'm it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was it really powerful? Okay, no. Guys, was it really powerful? Was that powerful? Was it? Let me know down in the comments. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. No, that's actually not terrible advice, really, though. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Jesus Christ, I gotta show it to everyone? Do I show it to everyone, or do I just show it to, like, a couple people? That's the question here. Also, autosave. I'm just gonna go there. Alright. Let's show it to, Sari next. This is a good poem, Husky. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Am I? Am I that guy? I am that guy. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy I'm just happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Husky. deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know, try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that, then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Man, this is just poem reading simulator. Alright. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Bro, how does it go from like this is like okay to like just a great part here to then, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Like really, this part here, I really like this actually. This like the rhymes here, I really liked. This part right here was really good. This middle part, but yeah, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't just you can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh god, eggs and toast sounds so good right now. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Man, we really just showing the poem to everybody. Huh. We hung out with Natsuki earlier, so let's show it to Yuri next. I think that would be... that's the best part. That's the best thing. Let's show it to Yuri next. Let's go, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Oh, darling, no. Oh. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right.
It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a word or writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Why does this feel like I'm actually learning something right now from this? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I feel like I'm actually learning right now. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by the example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How? Thank you, Legendary, for the follow. I appreciate it.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, hold up a sec. It's a Legendary, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. This is my this is my second now. I played, I did, I Love You, Colonel Sanders last week. And then and I'm doing this one this week. But this is, so, also, just so you know, !YT film. This is gonna be for a YouTube series, so I won't be, responding much to chat, but I'll try my best at different points. I just thought I'd say that right now while, with you being a new follower and everything. But I appreciate the follow, and I hope you have a fun time while I'm here. I'm bad at this, so yeah, if you've played a ton of these, then you're gonna love watching me stimmer and stammer my way through this. So, hope you've had a great day, though. Alright. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, damn. Each one of these has been, the first one I just really liked as a whole, with it being kind of free-form. The last one had that one section in it, and this is just, damn. Also, I love the handwriting on this.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Terrible handwriting?!
What? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I just said I wasn't. I said it was beautiful.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yeah, that's because I'm an idiot. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. It's also because I'm an idiot. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Me, and Husky here in game are on point with everything right now.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. I did like the poem. I thought it was a good poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suggest.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Husky.
Really? I must have totally missed the point then.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic.
God, this is
symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last meaningful place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. And I hadn't even thought of that. No, hadn't even thought of that. Dang, that's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you like it that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm dying now.
I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. Well, there's only enough Suki left, so...